And we have the lovely Charlotte Hinksman in.
Hello.
Hello. That was kind of sultry.
Hello.
Getting into the festive season.
Yeah, I'm feeling quite festive. I got my first Christmas card today.
Someone is organised.
Same.
No, I got my first.
No, but I mean, someone's... And they sent it to you.
Yeah, they gave it to me in person.
Amazing.
Isn't that lovely?
That is really nice.
And you got your first one?
Yeah, it was an advertising person. But it's like, it was personalised, it said Robert, and it was handwritten, so...
Well, there's tinsel on here in the office as well. There's tinsel in the studio, and I just turned the foyer of Bats Theatre into it looks like a Christmas tree threw up in there. It's horrible. Horrible. But, like, brilliantly horrible. Yeah.
Yeah. It definitely really feels like December, doesn't it?
Yes.
Yes, in a good way.
Right.
And that's the thing, like, Christmas can be really fun. There's lots and lots of cool stuff, and especially living in the southern hemisphere because it's a summer holiday as well.
Yes, we get a nice big break.
Yeah.
And different Christmas presents.
And different kinds of Christmas presents.
Yeah.
Frisbees and stuff.
You don't get jerseys and, like, sleeves and stuff.
Knitted cardigans from your grandma and stuff like that.
Golden snitches on them. No, it's just Harry Potter.
Yeah. But it's funny because it can also be a stressful time as well.
Yes.
So that's what we're talking about today. Yes. So how are you two going? Are you feeling any pressure or stress? Or?
I have to do the family Christmas shopping soon.
Uh-huh.
So, and now that I've got the husband, I've got two families to shop for.
Yes.
And Joe is pretty good.
Yeah.
But I'm kind of like, okay, what are we going to get?
It's the wife's job.
Yeah.
Is this just their presents, or are you having them both for dinner?
No, this is just presents. We're going to Invercargill with his family, so that part's fine. Like the travelling part is fine, and going to hang out with family, great. It's just the actual buying Christmas presents.
Yeah. So it's two sets.
Yeah.
How about you, Robert?
I'm coming into my busiest period of the year because Christmas parties and so I'm travelling up and down the North Island. And
partying?
It's a little bit tiring.
Yes.
But it's kind of exciting as well because I love doing what I do. And
So I was thinking, because, when we suggested that the topic might be dealing with Christmas stress, and I started doing a little bit of research. So I did a bit of controlled research on Facebook. Scientifically controlled, of course. And I started just talking to people and asking my clients and stuff about, if you were to be stressed at Christmas, what would it be that would cause you stress? Mm-hmm. So I got lots of suggestions back, and I think the only things that I can categorise them into is it seems most of people's stress seems to come from pressure. So it's this kind of outside pressure and also the pressure that we put on ourselves. So the two main categories for that, I think, are financial pressures and financial pressures on how we spend our time. Yes. So it's like we put a lot of pressure on ourselves to buy a lot of gifts, maybe the best gifts, or we might spend more than we actually have budgeted for.
Yeah.
So we gear up for a credit card bill that we don't really want to have a look at in January. And then we've got, if we've got a partner, we've got commitments to their family, commitments to our family, we've got friends, we've got Christmas parties, and some people can have too many Christmas parties in the sense of when you work for an office, you have like your team party, you've got the main party, you've got, so people tend to get drawn in lots of different directions.
Yeah, well, I mean, my wife and I, my parents are separated and her parents are separated. That's 4 Christmases.
Oh, exactly. That's 4. Yeah, because my parents are separated as well, but because, I live here, so it's different for me, so I don't have that pull. Yeah. Exactly, I'm away, I'm on the other side of the world, but I do remember when they did get divorced, that was very difficult, because who do you go to? The other one might get upset.
Do you just go, that's it, we're taking turns?
Well, I left the country. So that was a good decision for me.
Yeah.
So I don't tend to have a lot of stress in New Zealand because, it's just an obvious choice. I'll spend Christmas with my partner's family and, that's all very lovely and nice, so that's no problem. But then the other thing about the time thing is that some people, if they don't have people to spend Christmas with, that can lead to depression, feeling very lonely and isolated.
Yes.
And that creates a different kind of stress. Than, too many people, too many commitments and not enough.
Okay, so how do we solve this?
Well,
that's our problem.
I know. I've got a really, really, really simple piece of advice, and it's very uncomplicated, and it's not to be overlooked because of its simplicity.
Okay.
It's a really simple message, and it's the message I feel like I'm giving people all the time. And all it is consider yourself as well as others. And that's it.
Okay.
And what I think that means is you have to create some kind of boundaries around stuff. You have to put things into little compartments, so it's with the financial stuff, what can you realistically spend and see if you can stick to that budget. You don't have to buy people the best, the most expensive presents if you can't. Presents are much better when they're thoughtful as opposed to expensive.
Definitely.
People want to know you put thought into it.
Jinx.
Boom.
Yeah.
Boom.
And to put some compartments around time, and people have a real problem saying no to stuff because they feel like they're letting people down and they have to be there on the face of things. So with that, it's deciding what's most important, and also thinking about how do you want to look back on your holidays and what do you want to have done for yourself.
For example, I think of presents as experiences, and experiences are a lot more long-lasting than actual physical gift. So for my father and I, we've planned to do a couple of days fishing, with fly fishing. So he's very good at it, and I'm not so good at it. So not only am I learning a skill off him, but I'm getting to spend some time one-on-one with him,
Absolutely.
and it's quite a relaxing thing. So I think that's kind of nice, and it's
meaningful.
It is.
Yeah.
And he was taught by his dad, and it's just passing it down the generations.
Nice.
Yeah.
And I think that stuff's much more important. Like, if you show people that you put thought into it and time, the experience is much better than thinking you have to spend a lot of money, maybe buying something expensive but not so suited.
Expensive that they look at and go, oh, cool. Versus giving them something you made, or you went, I found this, I looked in 5 shops and I found it for you, specifically for you.
Exactly.
Well, nice. I'd imagine that back in the day, Jen would be that sort of person that would have put on a show. They would have put on a show for her parents. She would have got together with her sister or her friends. And
I played recorders up my nose.
There we go.
I can play 2 at once.
So kids, think about that for mum and dad for Christmas.
They will look back on it with tears.
It doesn't have to be. You don't have to stop as kids. You can carry on doing that stuff.
Maybe
showcasing your new skills. So that's the message. It's, what do you want to be looking back on? What kind of day, what kind of holiday do you want to look back on? Did you want to finish a book? Did you want to spend some time relaxing? And just be able to look out for yourself as well as other people. Because we put so much thought into others, which is awesome, and it's very much about giving. But what can we give back to ourselves?
Excellent.
So just take a bit of time to think about that, people. It will save you time and money in the long run. You won't have to come and be my clients.
Yay. That's really lovely. Thank you, Charlotte.
I'm very much looking forward to Christmas. I'm going to be in the middle of nowhere.
Where are you going?
The Marlborough Sounds.
Oh, wow.
Yes.
Check you out, drinking plenty of wine. And,
that is so nice. With your partner's family?
Yeah, because they live there. They live right in the middle of the Marlborough Sounds.
That is so great.
And it really is in the middle of nowhere. So
I'm going to be in Invercargill. It's basically the same. Middle of nowhere.
Not quite.
No. It's Invercargill. We'll go see Tim Shadbolt. It'll be great.
Lovely.
He's probably friends with everyone there, right? Don't even know. Do you know who he is?
No.
Exactly. He's the mayor of Invercargill, and he's like a bizarre, crazy character.
Still the mayor?
Okay. He's still the mayor.
Okay.
He was. Is he
nice?
He's lovely and weird.
He's a New Zealand icon.
Oh, okay.
Sort of like the Wizard of Christchurch. I don't know either.
Well, I do know him because of all the activity, of course.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, but I didn't know him before.
Should we play some music?
I think so. Well, thank you for coming in, Charlotte.
Yeah, see you next year.
Yeah, definitely.